Hello. Stream went offline for a bit. That's weird. I'm blurry, but I'm not Ratter, so I can't fix it goodly. Hi, Space.
Welcome.
Hey, Railfan.
Welcome.
Oh, you get a different one.
Welcome.
You get a different one.
Welcome back.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to adjust the lens without having somebody sitting here to focus on. I'm blurry, but I'm not Ratter. So I can't fix it. Goodly. Oh, good quote. That's a good quote. I like that. How is everybody today? I hope everyone's doing all right. Ready to investigate some stuffs. Murders. Most foul. I need a haircut. My head is bushly. It is quite bushly. But, anyways. How's about...
That.
Oh, God. I do apologize. I do apologize, but let's get into some gameplay. God damn, I'm blurry. Okay. Let's just do that. And do that. Oh, and there's a little girl here, and she says that she needs pettins. You can't see her. She is down below the table, but she is very insistent that I pet her. I woke myself up in a very alarming way today. That I don't know that I've ever done this before, but I had this dream that my dad gave me a complete in-box copy of Wario Land. I remember specifically it was Wario Land 3 on Game Boy Advance. Now, don't fact check me, because I already know that Wario Land 3 is not on Game Boy Advance, it's Game Boy Color. Whatever, semantics, this is just what I dreamed. And I wanted to preserve the box. So I went to my closet to grab the little plastic coverings that I put on like the N64 boxes and all that, blah blah blah. And whenever I went down into the little bit of the crawl space, this white figure with like long spindly fingers like crept out from behind the corner. Did that thing where like it wraps its fingers around the corner of the wall and peers out, and the face. All I can say is imagine like crazy white hair, kind of like a mane, like a lion's mane or whatever, all around it, but it was waving and flowing. The face of Glover. Oh God, that face burned into my memory. But the white mane around its face was waving like seaweed would underwater. So it's just like kind of going back and forth, and it freaked me out. And I yelled at it in my dream, but I also yelled out loud while I was sleeping. And when I say yell, I mean screamed kind of yell. And I woke myself up to a sound of like, I can't even. But Trinket heard me and came over and like tapped my face. And I was just like taken aback. Like I've never done that before. You woke yourself up to the sound of Rocky Balboa. Adrian, wake up. Yeah, it was weird, but well, here I am. So you've come to see some voice acting. Let's get to it, huh? Okay. That's just a little fun story about my morning. Now, I don't remember where we were at. We've done all this. We've shown her the phone. I don't believe there's anything to investigate. I think we need to move. Do we have anything to talk about? This?
Very sorry. Got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, notifications. I've been trying to remember my dreams more. I'm hoping that'll help me cure the aphantasia. Oh, God. Google Chrome, you're so annoying. It does that thing where it's like you sign into your Google Chrome thing and then it will just like start sending you all these notifications for things that you're logged into, and it like keeps covering up the chat. Let's see. Okay, that's not it. Let's go here. Oh. Looks like Detective Gumshoe's gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. A plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Well. That was good. That was great. I'm glad that we oh. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, who you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver the room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Yeah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corps phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corps? Where have I heard that name? Just now. White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Time to examine. Screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? Huh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy's still there. Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you, I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Wait. What? What's her first? That's right, her first name is April. She's April May. Ugh. The pun. Beautiful. Beautiful, terrible pun. April O'Neil. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she's committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Jesus, he takes up the whole stand. Hey, Faye.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Danny Gumshoe, my boy. Cabra Cadabra.
Who dat? Welcome.
Welcome back.
Wait, can I get the Kirby one?
Welcome back.
Can I get the Kirby one?
Welcome.
That one works. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
This Gumshoe fella breathes real hard. Oh, she's very phallic shaped.
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? She looks more like a syringe or a turkey pastry. Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Maya Fey's arrest. All right.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Here it is.
Oh, shit! A rat!
Yay.
I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction. in that testimony.
Whoosh. Smack.
Hey! Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
What do I have to work with here? As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. So wiretap. Autopsy report. Phone tap. L1 to press. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Oh, I just realized that it's the Watergate Hotel. And there's a wiretap. Oh my god. I'm dumb.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. There were two people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Well, this is what I was looking for. Let's try it again. Oh. Whoops. This is chaos. Okay.
I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey.
What were you doing there? I was trying to do the badumptis because of the pun. Oh. Never mind, I didn't see the Fey bit. Let's try the joke button one more time. Hey, it worked this time.
I immediately arrested Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness describing her.
Okay. Badumptis. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. All right. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. And there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. On the memo was an erg. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Okay.
An egg print. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Giannis, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Let's see. With my own eyes, I found a memo written in a piece of paper on the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Also, there was blood on the victim's finger before she died. Can I present this? What an excellent testimony. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence? How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
No, not at all. Mr. Wright, please think about the facts before making accusations.
Shit. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, it happens all the time in books and, like, the movies.
This isn't a movie, detective. This is a video game. And also an anime at one point.
Ugh.
Let's talk about reality, shall we? Tyler!
Welcome.
I really want this one. So I'm gonna play it. Yay! And this one's fun.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh wait. And then there's this one.
Bruh.
I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Got my fight sorted out for the conference. Oh, flight. Flight makes more sense than fight. Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Uh-oh.
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Tyler, I thought of you today. I saw an ad for some chicken butter sauce. Ooh.
Order! Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony? Okay. There has to be a contraindication is a pharmacy term or medical term. There's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper right next to the victim's body. What evidence do I have before we do this? Phone call, broken light, murder weapon. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. That tracks. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. That tracks. Lab test showed the blood was the victim's. That tracks. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Okay. Sure.
Blood tracks.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Contradiction. Did they find the paper? The paper had to have been next to her. Before she died, the victim made scrambled eggs. broken lamp, the chair overturned. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test. Can you inspect the note with her name on it?
What kind? Well, I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hermogoblin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe,
Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
The hobgoblin is coming for him. That was a mess. Right, where was I?
Can you inspect the note with her name on it? No, I can't.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh, what a fun D&D character. Goblin who's a blood mage, a hemogoblin. Oh my god. I've already pressed him on this. I examined the scene, and you pressed every line he said. I have not. Did you find any evidence?
No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen and get into the good part. I got a bad feeling about this.
Found a memo written on a piece next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Then who did write it, smarty pants?
Who?
I did.
The killer! Anyone can see that.
Ho. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
She was framed!
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you, Blood Mage. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah, like a sorcerer class who had, their source of magic is their victim, their victim's blood.
Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
Maya. What if it isn't blood? Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident.
This might not be good. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Detective Gumshoe. You get a Galileo up? Sure, it happens all the time in the movies. This isn't a movie. Wait, how does that work exactly? Sounds impractical. Let's see, I've already done that. Peas and carrots, peas and carrots. Okay. No one said it would be practical, but definitely fun and chaotic. I'm not really sure what to do here, Ratter. What is it? Oh, this. There was blood found on the victim's finger. That. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Combat starts and they just have a wait, let me find a vein first. That'd be great. Hold on, let me get out the syringe.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked.
No, it's much more violent than that. The blood will pull its way through the veins and skin, or they would have the power to alter their enemy's blood. So they would be like water bender or like blood benders from Avatar. I feel like that's what a hemogoblin would be, is just a blood bender.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth! Like, reverse its flow, magically poison the blood, yeah, like a blood bender. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham! Fuck the detective. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report?
I thought...
Detective Gumshoe, I'm disappointed in you, handing him that wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
Wait, that would just kill him instantly. Not in D&D world, but it would probably do a lot of damage, be a high-level spell. It would also probably require, like, a really good roll.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Oh, shit! Alright!
I don't know. No. Nope, I just turned it on and then clicked the button to start it. Woo. Yep. Oh, I didn't realize it was like a touch screen kind of thing. Interesting. They did submit the taxes, right? We just need to sign off on it. Okay. Really? Still, even after all that shit I took out extra? Fuck. I know, but it's still kind of... I need to adjust like anything again. Okay. I really don't want to, but I hate taxes. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, Chill, you make a good point, though. Realistically, waterbenders should be able to end any fight instantly because people are mostly water. I mean, yeah. I think that there's... Taxes do be stinky. Taxes are really shit anymore. I don't know anybody who's actually like getting like refunds or anything anymore. It's like most of the people who were are now like owing. The only person I've spoken to who actually got a refund is a coworker of mine who recently, or last year, had a kid, so now they have a dependent that they can claim. But even then, they got like something like $400 or $500 back, so it's not like anything significant. I don't know. I don't like America's tax policies and having to guess and guesstimate how much you need to take out so that you don't owe more next year. It's stupid and stinky.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from a blow by blunt trauma, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn! This isn't good. Can you turn down your phone, please?
The prosecution would like to call its witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Tuck faxes. Yep.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Alright. Look, she looks like a kitty.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Oh my.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, Your Honor. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, Okay. What kind of voice is this, Ratter? I'm trying to pin it down. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is... and this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Company law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Breathier. Alright. Ooh, woo. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble this witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mrs. Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Let's take a look at the game. Okay. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I want to say it has something to do with the fact that it's 9 o'clock, but she's supposed to be there at 9. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. Yeah, he's right. Her testimony certainly does make sense. And everyone in the courtroom keeps signing with her. I better not press too hard on this one.
So then, tell us what happened to the victim.
Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, Gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
He has a point.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ah? Twitchy eye. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May,
Rawr.
the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Oh my. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
I didn't go offline, did I? I just saw like a flash. Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
Still online. Okay, cool.
I did see everything. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The Thinker, I think?
If this game were 10% more realistic, she would have been found in contempt of court a long time ago just for being dressed like that.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
No. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Let's see. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Ran off to the right. Okay. Is that right as in your right? As you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. That's a lot of rights. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. How convenient for her, for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up, like a bun.
What happened then?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Which hand do I hold my murder weapon in again? And she hit her with that weapon! I saw it! I did! Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That That clock, the kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. No. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
This game seems fun, but I gotta say, these court proceedings are wild. Yeah.
Oh.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
It's like the weapon of what the fuck is this clock gonna get banned? It's like the weapon of choice for murders. Well, luckily there's only 2 of them. Yeah, there's no attempt at accuracy to real court proceedings, that's for sure.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question, bitch. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now.
Yeah, I can't imagine overly flirting with the prosecution would go well in a real courtroom. It was 80 degrees here today. Oof.
I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because,
she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. Is there something wrong with it?
She couldn't have heard it? You were at the hotel! There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
And I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn. Time to switch directions. Quick. Ready to proceed. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable the clock in question rang.
Is it empty? Is it broken? We didn't get the murder clock from the last one. This is the other one Butts made. Are the batteries are dead? The batteries in that clock should be dead!
Should be, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor, if you would inspect the clock.
Very well. Oh!
Well, Your Honor, are they?
This clock has graver problems than dead batteries. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May?
Tisk, tisk.
Huh?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty.
Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Ho! Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork when removed. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is. It's a clock. It was made. The statute tells you the time. Should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside instead. That's right. That's right. Take that. Take a look at this.
It's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is a defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Evidence!
Yes, very cute cell phone indeed.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Poor Gumshoe. This prosecutor should be immediately disbarred. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that proves the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Excuse is not on sale today. Oh my god, her heart. Oh, her boobies. Oh no, her face.
What is it with you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Well,
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
That nose.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because, you heard about it? You heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
My attorney's badge. Take that. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Yeah, this would definitely not hold up. This is not legal evidence, I believe.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled.
Is her middle name June? No, it's February.
It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon is a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Wait. Do wiretaps work on cell phones? Oh, right. That's Maya's cell phone. That's right. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You the lawyer! You lawyer, like it's an insult. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
He's right, you know. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. How did she know? Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night.
Hold on. Little girl needs to go outside.
It's not the tone of voice. It's the fact that the defense is giving testimony during examination of a witness. Oop, there's my controller. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit the murder.
No, they're just going to let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss Fey to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something.
These are the worst lawyers of all time. Call the bellboys a witness. Yes. Hi. Hi. Hi.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness.
Hi.
There is something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy
Why? What's your reason?
because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. This is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
Accept the condition.
Oh my god. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap. I play my card in defense mode and end my turn.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Very well. The court calls a hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Yes, very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Oh goodness, that bellman.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Why did she want an iced coffee at 9?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening.
It's a strange time for iced coffee.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all that stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir.
9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, sir, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV, and I wished to drink after she finished, sir.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she didn't drink the coffee. They did the boob thing. You know, with the wiener. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Precisely 9 then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m.
Where was it? Oh, I can't present anything yet. That's right.
Toko, 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 toko.
How can you be sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Oh, that had me dancing.
Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see nothing wrong with that.
But I have to find something to use in his testimony.
He knocked on her crack when now? Ooh, with his wiener dick one more time. I'll press him until he spills the bean. Or his tea. Ha! Yay! I like the new sounds. They work good.
I am the head bellboy. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely at the requested time.
Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contrary.
Wait, objection overruled. But it has the time of death. Doesn't it? But if he brought it at exactly the right time, she couldn't have witnessed the death. Or the murder, I mean.
Ha ha ha.
This testimony is not helping the prosecution. It just looks like she ordered the coffee so she would have an alibi. Yeah. It's also a good point. If she witnessed the murder, then why wouldn't she say something about it to the bellboy? Let's see. 9 on the dot. Let's see. She was watching a TV program. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, I wouldn't be so sure. Miss May was quite insistent that I brought it then. Oh, da, da, da.
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embracer, sir.
Embracer? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Tell me again about room service.
Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir.
For 2, you say?
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite...
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. He doesn't get an actual name. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object! That was... objectionable!
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention that in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite.
3 of them? This has just got more interesting. Your Honor, I object on the grounds that I object. Amber Heard could not have pooped in the bed.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool!
I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? Room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The bellboy. Oh, it was the bellboy. Because they were each other's alibis. It was the bellboy and none other.
Well, this comes as a surprise, as some surprise.
Your Honor, Mr. Wright, it was the bellboy who confirmed Miss May's alibi. And this, in turn, confirms the bellboy's alibi. He was in the hotel.
Well, sure, if you put it that way.
I do put it that way, and I trust you will too.
But what if they were in cahoots?
You have evidence of this?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright!
Sorry, Your Honor. Give me one more chance. Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor! As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was, too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Ugh! Upstart amateur! These accusations are ludicrous!
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan! Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Plot twist, the man who checked in with April May was Maya Fey! Maya Fey! She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. I just misread that. I'll go down on her later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think it was the one who... maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. Music reminds me of the MIDI flip phone ringtones. To me, it sounds very 80s. I'm counting on you! Gun body! I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Hooray! Ratter, how long does the next section go on for?
You're back into another, discovery section, so you can just kind of poke around for a little bit and stop when you want to.
Okay.
There's not as much,
Trying to decide a good stopping point, and I don't want it to get too long in the tooth if we're getting close to 8 o'clock. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to come to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes! Laugh at the fallen Miss May! No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yeah, look at that face. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? Shoot, voice to text made me miss my turn. Voice to text made me miss my turn. Well, shit. Like Nutcracker or Exorcist. For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Let's see, let's talk. That man. About that man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Sag. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? I'm gonna examine those boobies. This guard monitors a visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Probably both. Hopefully. Smile for the camera. Nothing. She has a thing against bottoms. Yeah, she's all tops. You can present other people too. Looks like the forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. You can present other people too? That's one I often forget. What do you mean you can present people? Like ask them about another oh, gotcha. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. I suppose it can't hurt to take a look around though. Okay. Let's see. Perfectly clean. Crime or legal books in here. some of these files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Can't I pan over? Yeah, I can. Oh. Alright.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No. Oh, sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap.
Ask him for an iced coffee. Why does he always have tea?
We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't even been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Miss May. About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I'd said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression.
DTF?
I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
Photo? Huh. Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Examine a little bit. Is the screwdriver stuck in the drawer?
Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here.
This guy's serious. I don't believe it. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why isn't he cleaned these up by now?
I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink. Before murder. We'll be famous! The talk of the hotel industry.
A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here.
Murder!
Nice weather again today. I can see the Fane Company law offices, of course.
Oh, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir.
By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. A still scene painting. What should that... wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. I want to go talk to this guy. Oh. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? What, huh? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Could he implicate himself any more if he tried? Expensive-looking mahogany shelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. What's this? What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written on pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. God, this is so illegal. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere before. Perhaps I'll borrow this oh, no. This is terrible. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. You can't use illegally obtained evidence in a court of law. A photo lies on the desk. Totally legit. Oh, God. Maybe I should switch with the one I took? Yes, swap the photos. I think I'll swap them. Shoot-it-do. Yep, I know. That's why I did it. Expensive potted plant. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. Fruit of the poisonous tree. Someone disbar him. Alright. So you say you can identify... Here you go. Take a look at this photo. Wait, we actually have a thing.
Look at this graph.
Every time I see it makes me laugh. That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer. I thought it was Faye and Company Law.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
This guy is way too excited about this. Okay. Well, sure, why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay. Egg law. Nice. Let's go show... You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Why are her hands always stuck like that? Because she's a cute cat girl, ooh-woo. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. I bet he doesn't. Here. Have a look at this. Look, I said several times, I'm not telling you. Ugh. Where did you... Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him! This is the man who stayed in your hotel room at the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. So I had a dream that I was stopping a man from kidnapping a girl by punching him in the face, but accidentally woke up and sleep punched my wife in the head. Kitty boxing. Oh my god. I've almost hit Ratter and I have hit Ratter in our sleep before. But Yeah, I don't think it was a punch. I think it was more like a slap. Oh no, don't sleep, punches. I sleep screamed myself awake today. Well, this got weird. Got smacked in the mouth. Nobody take it out of context. She was sleeping. It was a sleep thing. I sleep kick a lot in violent dreams. Video games. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. It's on the... Oh, wait. There it is. Okay, then. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears. Push it real good. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he shouldn't been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. I recently very gently nudged Skeet to wake him up to turn off his alarm. He swears up and down that I jabbed him all violently. I gently nudged his shoulder. Lol, he was so mad. Skeet be mad though. Why you be nudging? Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Wright. The president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Information gathering conglomerate. Oh my lord. White. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Huh? It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Interesting. Mr. White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay. Blue Corp! Oh, it's the painting. It's the painting. Phoenix. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Personage? Yeah. What the? Your name! What is your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter.
So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct! She's my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear that what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. I heard that in a song somewhere, but I forget the name.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter! The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He shouldn't have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now.
His rings look like brass knuckles.
Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not?
That painting. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting somewhere before.
Just yesterday,
actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing! Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
What? Oof! He punched me!
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go on now, skedaddle, there's nothing more to discuss.
You're a jerk. Ah! Alright.
Mr. Wright.
Alright, that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed our fun little court soiree. So as a reminder, Friday we will not be having a stream. We have to meet some people for din-dins. And then Monday will also not be a stream because Ratter and I are going to do anniversary things. So the next thing that's coming up is a reading on Tuesday, more the second Harry Potter book, and on Wednesday more Resident Evil 2, or Resident Evil Revelations 2. We will be back next Friday with Fallout, and the following Monday with more script. So, everybody have a good week. We'll see you later. Later.
So long, Bowser.
Hold on, I wanna do this one.
Come back anytime.
Yay! All right, we'll see you guys.